Nice charging there.
I wouldn't. It's like as wide as like the wireless lens is. I'll show you on this one.
Yeah, it's not in the screen. Yeah.
Yeah, it is quite a bit smaller and thin.
Perfect.
So what else? I was at Cars and Coffee today,
Yep.
and Cars and Coffee was rained out for the last 2 weeks.
Today too?
No, it was on today. It was sunny today.
Okay.
And so last week it was rained out, and now Cars and Coffee is back on, and oh man, the place was packed. I mean, the entire parking lot, spilled off lot, over 600, and I think they say 670 cars showed up.
That's
there was so many McLaren
lot.
like that. Check out my video from yesterday. I posted it. You want to see all the cars? Like we're talking McLarens, Ferraris, Lamborghinis. They were all out that day. It's like
wow.
It's like the Ferrari McLaren guy. You miss 2 weeks of Cars and Coffee. They all show up.
Do they drive the cars or do they
drive the car
them there?
They drive the car there. They drive the car, but it was a lot of cars today.
Okay.
And yeah, and speaking of cars, this week was also the Geneva Motor Show.
Yeah.
The Geneva Motor Show happens once a year, and there was a lot of cars there. And I figure I would show you I want to show you the top 3 most powerful cars at this year's Geneva Motor Show, and we're talking a lot of power. And in third place, this is in third place with 1,500 horsepower.
Off the factory?
Off the factory floor is the Bugatti Chiron.
Oh, okay.
Now the Bugatti Chiron.
This
is a W 16-cylinder
19.
motor.
Oh, 16?
16-cylinder motor with 4 turbochargers, 12 cooling radiator heat exchanger to make 1,500 horsepower, and that was like they showed up the Chiron. And then they showed up the Devo, which is like $5 million, and they showed us this one-off called, it's in French. It translates to the black car. The black car, because it's black. And what happens is basically it's an homage. It's a reimagining of the Bugatti 57 Atlantic, and that was made back in the 1930s. It was John Bugatti's personal car. There were 4 made.
Is that the one that Hitler had?
No.
Oh.
4 of them were made. 3 of them were owned. 3 of them were sold to customers.
Okay.
The 4th one was kept by John Bugatti himself. And what happened was he was transporting it somewhere by train or whatever, and it got lost.
Oh, right.
It was never found again. It got lost. It disappeared. Lost, destroyed, stolen. I don't know,
stolen.
whatever.
Of course, it was stolen.
Yeah, stolen. Okay, it got stolen.
It didn't get lost.
But it was never found ever again. And so this new Bugatti, the black car, something Noir, the black car.
Noir.
This is that 57 Atlantic reimagined or reincarnated.
Now,
so that 57 Atlantic that disappeared back in 1930 has now been reincarnated as this new Bugatti, the black car.
Is it going to be a production or was it
It's
one-off?
one-off.
Oh.
And it's been sold already for $19.8 million with taxes.
And
somebody bought it.
Anonymous buyer?
Yeah, somebody bought it. Somebody bought it. Said, I'll take it. Somebody bought it. $19.8 million.
Wow.
The third most powerful car there.
So all 3 were Bugattis?
All 3. They all got 1,500 horsepower motor. Now, in second place was the new Koenigsegg Jesko. The new Koenigsegg Jesko, this is his newest car, and it's a 5-liter turbocharged motor. It makes 1,600 horsepower on E85 gas. 1,600 horsepower on E85 gas. That's right. And Jesko is the name of Koenigsegg's father. So this is made in honor of him.
Sure.
So they named it after him. And and that's pretty crazy too. Pricing, no pricing, but apparently he sold only 125 are going to be made.
Okay.
He sold 90 of them just using rendering to show the customers, just showing customers some rendering.
Well, yeah, but it's a name, yeah, of course.
And of course, Dan the man from Orange County, Dan,
yeah,
he bought one.
Oh.
So his Yesco will be exposed carbon fiber with blue accents. So I can't wait to see it. Dan, you are the man.
Is he going to bring it to Carson Coffee?
Yeah, he'll probably bring the Carson Coffee.
Really?
So looking forward to it. I mean, it'll probably take a year before it finally gets made to send it here.
Oh,
but
at least, yeah.
Yeah, the Yesco. That's pretty crazy. Yeah. And in number one spot, the most powerful car at the Geneva Motor Show with 1,900 horsepower. It's the Pininfarina Battista.
I never even heard of that.
Pininfarina is the designer of Ferrari.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, for the last who knows how many decades, Ferraris were designed by Pininfarina. Yeah, so they were the design house. So Pininfarina has decided to make their own car.
Okay.
So they're under their own brand name.
Got it.
So this is the new Pininfarina, and they decided that their first car, Pininfarina, is looking into the future. This car is stunningly beautiful. It looks like a Ferrari because, well, you know, they designed Ferraris.
They have all the lines.
You would suspect, if you didn't know what it was, you would suspect it's a Ferrari.
Okay.
Right? And how does it make 1,900 horsepower? Because it's an EV. That's right. This is pure
100%?
electric. 100% pure electric vehicle, 4 motors. One motor
per tire?
One motor per wheel.
Wow.
So it can do true torque vectoring. So that means that, you know, it's the only car that where you can, you know how some people, they you know, cars, they do like sliding sideways, you know, with 4 motor, with 1 motor per wheel, you can make these wheels spin this way and that wheel spin that way, so you can do a 360 burnout. Yeah. Like that, on the spot.
Wow.
Because you can do that. So, 1,900 horsepower.
1,900 horsepower, good for what, 8 minutes?
0 to 60 in less than 2 seconds. Top speed 217 miles per hour. The range is about, they say 270 miles. And yeah, so it's pretty crazy. Pricing wise, they say that, well, yeah, I don't know.
That's pricing.
$3 million bucks. They say about 2.83 million, but depends on option. You know, because every car is bespoke, right?
Sure.
Every car is bespoke. Like if you want an exposed carbon fiber body, add another 200 grand. It is indicative of the future that here we have a car with 16 cylinders, 4 turbochargers, and 12 radiator seat exchangers just to make 1,500 horsepower. Cannot beat 4 EV motors.
Yeah, but
with no cooling.
But that's just in,
with no radiator, no nothing. No.
That's just in paper, though. Once
that's what it makes.
2 laps in the track, the EV is done. For sure. They can't handle the overheating.
A few years ago, yeah, but
they can't handle the overheating on those motors.
It does now.
No way.
It does now. Have you seen the Neo?
Way.
The Neo 9.
No, I haven't.
The Neo 9. The Neo 9.
But I saw that guy. What's his name? He was test driving the Tesla that they made for racing. Did you see that one? And he was testing. It's like, yeah, it's really nice, but
that was last year.
Yeah. Okay.
EVs are on Moore's law.
Okay.
Right, the Neo 9 holds a record for the Nürburgring, 6 minutes and 47 seconds.
How are they controlling the overheating of the electrical motors? Because that's the biggest problem, right?
We'll see. Better battery technology.
Sure.
Better cooling, better motors. That's it. ICE has pretty much tapped out in terms of you know, how much further they can go. Whereas EV is on Moore's law. Every 4 years, battery life is doubling, and motors are getting more efficient. Motors are 98% efficient right now.
Okay.
Right? So by the time the Tesla Roadster comes out, right, it will hit 250 miles an hour, and it will.
Oh, sure. But how long can it sustain?
How long can it sustain it with a 200 kilowatt battery? Probably the same as a gasoline vehicle. A Bugatti Chiron at top speed lasts 8 minutes.
Right.
That's
what I was.
So I would imagine a Roadster at top speed will probably last 5 minutes. Probably about the same. I mean, honestly.
Okay.
Right. So what are you gonna do, right? You're gonna run. But honestly, you're gonna run out of road before you run out of gas.
Sure.
Probably.
That's true.
At 250 miles an hour, you probably will, right?
Yeah, that's true.
That's right. So yeah, that's the Geneva Motor Show. I thought it was pretty cool, and And this is, I mean, you're gonna seeing this. Like the thing is, you know, my Tesla Model X that's an SUV. It has 762 horsepower.
Right.
So I mean, so the 1,000 horsepower pretty much is a start for EVs anyway. So and now we're seeing the sports EV are pushing 1,900 to 2,000 horsepower, whereas the normal EVs are pushing up to 1,000.
Interesting.
Yeah, and then you have the Chevy Volt, which is like very little, but you know.
What does that have?
I don't know. A Chevy
Like
Volt, like
120
200 horsepower, something.
Maybe, yeah.
Whatever. Yeah. But
Very interesting.
yeah.
Okay.
yeah. So, anything else happening this week? I know.
Lots of things happen.
Yeah,
but
we have political stuff, but we decided we're gonna avoid the political stuff.
Go watch the Joe Rogan podcast with Tim Pool and Jack Dorsey from Twitter.
All right, that's all we'll say.
Very
watch them.
interesting.
Yeah, watch them. And in the meantime, so that's it for this week with John Blog and Oscar Grouch. We're gonna order food here at Baco.
Yep.
And enjoy the rest of lunch. Hope you guys enjoy the show. We'll see you guys next week.
Go to my channel to see what this is.
Oscar's gonna have a gadget of the week for his .com lunch episode, and you already know my gadget. This is the gadget of the week right here. So you know the excellent, fantastic Galaxy S10 and suck ass Samsung earbuds that I would not pay for, but I got for free, so I will keep it. Yeah, but I won't use it.
If you guys like 1,000, if we get 1,000 likes, he'll give it away. He'll give him away.
If you get 1,000 likes, I'll give it to a reader. How's that? Just so like this video and share it, and make a comment that say, give me the sucky earbuds.
1,000 likes and you'll get them.
Okay, there you go.